What is up, everybody? It is your cat daddy, Jackson Galaxy, here with you. My lovely mojo tears, I have something for you today, because I'm here not just to talk about cats, which of course I'm always here to talk about cats, but I am here to make you feel better. And I think we all need that, don't we? Because it has been a crazy year. It really has been. Can I get a witness on that? Yes, can I get a witness? That's right. It has been nuts. With that in mind, I'm here to lower your stress. I'm here to just take it down a notch. I am here to teach you how to make the best life for yourself vis-a-vis the cats in your life. Let's talk about this. So today we're going to talk about how cats can lower stress in humans. You know, if you're anything like me and you're having a really, really crappy day, and then you turn over and you look at your cat doing something funny, and all of a sudden it doesn't matter. For that 1 second, that one moment, nothing else matters. And that's what we're going to talk about today. We know that animal companions can just make us feel better. But do you guys know how they can make us feel better? Science! Science has something to do with this. So let's start unpacking this a little bit, and let's talk about humans and cats and how they can lower your stress. So let's get into a little bit of science here, a little bit of chemical science. This is about as far as you'll ever see me get into this world. It has been shown through various studies that spending time with an animal, sometimes as little as 15 to 30 minutes, raises your serotonin levels. That's sort of the feel-good chemical in your body. Lowers cortisol levels. Cortisol is the chemical that actually is partially responsible for things like hypertension and high cholesterol levels. And it gets better than that. A National Center for Biotechnology information study shows spending time with cats can also help to boost oxytocin levels. Oxytocin is known as that cuddle chemical, real just sense of well-being, just nice and chill. That happens as well. Now let's go on to something that I really love. You know I'm always talking to you guys about playing with your cat. Play with your cat, play with your cat, do it every day. It's not just good for your cats, you guys, it's good for you as well. Playing with your cats raises serotonin and dopamine levels, and these are things that are not only just good for you, but they also help to stave off mood disorders like depression. From a chemical and mood standpoint, spending time with cats, and yes, all animals, will bring down the bad and raise the good. Now, as we're talking about cats lowering stress, we also have to talk about our physical health, because really, being in better health also helps reduce stress, and vice versa. So here's some incredible facts about how cats can help our bodies. First of all, we know that touching an animal helps to sort of just in general make us feel a little bit better. But did you know that petting any animal, cat or otherwise, for a period of about 15 minutes can reduce your blood pressure by about 10%. A 20-year study showed that people who have animal companions in their lives are 40% less likely to suffer a heart attack than those who don't. Crazy, right? And we can't really talk about health without sleep. And we can't really talk about lowering stress if we're not getting enough sleep. A lot of people will say that they would sometimes rather sleep with their animals than sleep with their human partners. You know, you've heard it, and you probably even said it before. A Mayo Clinic Center for Sleep Medicine study actually say, you know, you guys might be onto something here, because of over 40% of the participants said that they sleep better when they have an animal in bed with them. And that doesn't bode well for all you human partners out there. Oh, that includes me. Now let's talk a little bit about purring. How does purring help with stress? So we always associate purring with a happy noise. What is a purr? A purr is a vibration that emanates from right around here in your cat. And when we talk about hertz, hertz is a measure of vibrations. And between 20 and 140 hertz, that's that sweet spot that says, I'm purring right now. What is significant about that? Well, first of all, let's talk about when cats purr. Cats purr when they're happy, purr when they're content, but they also purr when they're mortally wounded or or when they're really, really stressed out. Many of you guys may have noticed that when you go to the vet sometimes, your cat starts purring like a maniac, and everyone's like, why is your cat purring? I mean, this is not exactly a happy place. Well, they're doing it to make it even feel a little happier, right? It's a self-soother. But from a wounded place, this is where those hurts come in, because this is amazing. That sweet spot of 20 to 140 hertz actually helps to heal a cat. It promotes the healing of bones. It promotes the health of ligaments and tendons and muscle, soft tissue, and the healing of those things as well. And it helps to reduce swelling and infection, all through vibration. So it helps cats in all those ways, but it also helps us as well. Many of you guys have also written into me before, and I've got proof of this myself, where when you're lying down and you're just not feeling well and a cat lays on your chest, or you're petting a purring cat, that you just start feeling better. Now, many of you guys would say, well, you're feeling better just because it's relaxing. But think of what I just said about the healing power of the hertz. It is quite literally a healing vibration. So when you think about it, when a cat is laying on top of you, laying on top of your bones and your muscles, not only are they helping to reduce your blood pressure, but they are also there to just help you to strengthen and heal and regenerate. So your body is getting stronger, your stress is going down. Finally, when we discuss cats reducing stress in our life, there is just the relationship, the companionship, the bond. That reduces stress. And I don't really have to go into much detail about this with you guys, because I assume you probably have an animal in your life right now and you know what that companionship does for you. It's interesting that a recent poll showed that over 80% of people, at least in the United States, who have animals in their lives consider them to be family members. And in that respect, we have now sort of validated what we know, that having a cat in our lives is a relationship. It's give and take, and in that there is a bond that makes us feel like we're not alone in the world. And let's face it, you guys, having a support system who doesn't talk back, that's great. Unconditional love, that rocks, you know? It's someone who we know will always understand us and be there for us. That's what cats bring to us. That's how they reduce stress, by reducing a sense of loneliness. And again, you know, in a year like this one, in the middle of a pandemic, reducing loneliness is a big deal. And even if you're surrounded by other humans, you may not always feel understood by those humans, but we always feel understood by the animals in our lives. So whether it's chemical, whether it's physical, whether it is just a sense of companionship, whether it is reducing our blood pressure just by touching an animal, there is both anecdotal evidence and clinical evidence that cats reduce stress in our lives. And I've just told you the ways they do it. To go out there and bring another animal into your life, or if it's your first, bring them into your life. Nothing lowers the stress of an animal in a shelter or rescue environment, or a cat who's living on the street, than to come into your home and know what it's like to feel loved. So talk about a stress-reducing win-win. That's where it all begins. And if you can't bring a family member into your life at this point, consider fostering, because again, reduces the stress of that animal by having even a temporary home, and you get all those wonderful benefits without having to make the stress-inducing choice of keeping them on a permanent basis. This is that gimme. So that's it, you guys. If you've learned anything from this here video, it's go out right now and pet your cat. Pet your cat, let them lie on top of you, let them purr a little bit, and you're gonna feel better. And they're gonna feel better, and we're all gonna win. And not for nothing, you guys, but I got something that helps your animals deal with their stress so they can help you with your stress, and that is called, believe it or not, Stress Stopper. It is Jackson Galaxy Solutions, a flower essence formula specially created for animals to help them deal with stress. So, you know, help them, why don't you, a little bit. Don't forget to sign up as a subscriber, hit the bells, hit the whistles, because, you know, that reduces your stress to know that a new video is coming, doesn't it? I thought so. Until next time, you guys, all light and all love and all healing rays and mojo to you. Meow.